Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Dort against Harden. Dort up top. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Pokusevski. Lets it fly. And the shot falls short that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it's Harden penetrating, and then Harden with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one's long. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Kenrich Williams, Mike Muscala out there with Gabriel Deck. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And just not all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Brooklyn.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Irving, the pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. Pass to MP. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Down low. Here's Dort. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Brooklyn making some changes. Millsap, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Ennis. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Clock at 6. Here's Giddey, hounded by Harris. Pass to Williams. Robinson Earl sinks the 15-footer. He has 7.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
To the inside, Millsap. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Here's Giddey. Robinson Earl. The rebound by MP. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The teardrop, and Harden lays it up and in. Harden's got 8 points.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
30 seconds left in the first half. Outside Harden. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Durant against Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, it's good.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. MP comes in for Brown. Ennis, he's checked in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for James Harden. And so in the game for the Nets, MP is out there with James Ennis. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Irving in at the 1. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Irving, the pass to MP. And he's going for the lob. And Griffin gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 18.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And it's Dort off the drive. Count it. Dort's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Irving, the pass to MP. Off target from three-point range for Oklahoma City. They've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Griffin against Williams. Pass to Dort. Robinson Earl. Rebounded by the Nets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 16. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Canadian pair of Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort, the backcourt. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Gabriel Deck. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson Earl. Oh, MP with a block. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good from Millsap on the assist from Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Hart, the pass to MP. Gets the three to fall. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll... This one belongs to Brooklyn. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Now, I'm sure you know this, but the front office has been a big believer in your shot since day one, and that's a big part of why they wanted to bring you on board. How does it feel to reward their confidence in you?
Those are my guys. They're like my family. And you always want to make your family proud, so to hear that, they have faith in my shot, it makes it that much sweeter when it goes in, man.
Well, you're certainly making your family proud, MP.
Yeah, that's big. I'll run through a brick wall for these guys, and hopefully I can keep rewarding their faith in me in something special this year.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Oh, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! Starting, man. Dude.
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
Look, Frank, getting into the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's earned, and it just took me a minute to earn the coach's trust, that's all.
Well, it must have been hard waiting, though, right?
But I don't look at it like I was waiting, you know? I was working, man. Doing what I love to do, it wasn't that difficult for me.
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first choice in the draft made getting into the starting lineup an uphill battle for you?
I mean, everybody got their biases, Frank. Luckily, I've been able to perform enough to change anybody's mind that needed changing, you know?
Well, the coaches, first and foremost, I'd imagine.
Look, everybody's in the building. Coaches, the fans, the other teams. I'm an equal opportunity entertainer, Frank.
Yeah, well, it sounds like I need to make sure I'm in my seat then early.
Hey, that's a good idea, and you don't want to miss nothing.
And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Draymond Green is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Poole in at the point. And looking at the Nets, and the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the one, Harden at the two, and Durant the three. Aldridge out there with MP. We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that can shoot. I mean, we start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. MP kicks to Irving. And here's MP for three. It's good from long range. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he is partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together.
Now, here is Harden, following the miss by Draymond Green. Harden against Thompson. Second chance shot, and Harden with the lay-in.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Now, here's Poole. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Now, look, assists like that gets Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
MP outside. And the three ball is good. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on,
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. There's the pass to Bielitsa. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by Durant. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green on the money from 12 feet away.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Poole with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Bielitsa with the bucket.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Irving finds Aldridge. Here's MP. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Now, here's Poole. Covered by Irving. Poole, no good. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where... They both finished. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Over Durant. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn leading by 9. Driving inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Cool. And it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense. Outworking the shooter and getting the block.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Porter comes in for Green, and it's Payton in for Jordan Poole. Pass to Durant. Now MP. Lets it go with a 3. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Warriors trail by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wiggins. Out to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Porter. And the rejection by MP. And they recover it. A 3-pointer is right on target.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in 3-point percentage. That's a shot they want him to take.
Irving with the bounce pass. MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good players are always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
In for the Nets. Paul Millsap's checked in for Griffin. MP comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Ennis. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Gary Payton. Harden out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Millsap in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know. But I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go. In a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Warriors pick up 3. The 3 from MP. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Millsap, and Durant subbed in for Brown. Warriors leading by 3. This game we saw them score 13. To the middle, here's Green, and they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Durant, the pass to MP. Caption coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Poole. He dishes it to Thompson. To the paint, and stolen by Harris. From past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 5 points so far.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Thompson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. And foul up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to something in real time,
the wonders of technology, Greg, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
You tell me, how do you defend that? Hard and strength and command of the Rockets. It's almost unfair.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Klay Thompson is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bjelica in at the 5 down low.
And Green still plays with the chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
Harden the pass to MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 15 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Harden kicks to MP. Pass to Durant. Back to MP. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists tonight.
He has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Now here's Thompson. Poole with it. The pass to Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Poole the pass to Thompson. Poole with it. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And the rejection by MP. Tries yet again. Hacked down the shot, and he'll head to the line. MP, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of it. Griff is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting for Golden State, James Wiseman. Shooting 1.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Poole the pass to Wiseman. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Jordan Poole.
Wiseman's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. MP outside. Irving passes to MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. MP's got 21.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
To the inside. Here's Wiseman. No good on that one. Nice defense from KD. On the wing, Irving. To tie it up. And it's good on the layup. Irving's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Now, here's Poole. Defended by Durant. Thompson passes to Bjelica. Good defense by MP.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Wiseman with the ball. KD's on him. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Sharpshooter from down there. Bielitsa, he knows he has the green light to take this shot whenever he wants.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
On the wing, Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden dishes to MP. On the wing, Irving. Back to MP. Unloads. Here's Durant. And he converts the layup. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
When you need a big bucket, you were looking for Durant every chance you get. He has delivered so many times in that situation.
Poole bounce pass. And Thompson kicks to Poole. And another three for Golden State.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Well, Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Bruce Brown. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Wiseman. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Porter. Here's Wiggins. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Irving. Kicks to MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
Wiggins against Aldridge. And it's Wiggins missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lane.
Irving passes to MP. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Inside. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Yes!
And Harden defines the word clutch. And this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 4. 50 seconds left in the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. A 3-pointer, Wiggins.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off, too. Oh, it's not a soft shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Here is Harden. So they foul intentionally.
Clay Thompson. His first foul. Team second. At the line, James Harden. At the line, 2 times.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Look, he's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ballgame.
Good league. It's even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the defender quite often overreacts to Thompson's moves. And you know what? That sends him to the line because he's just leaking it.
And so Thompson nails both of them. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wiggins drawing the double team. Here's Green.
And he's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Irving. And out the line, shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Wiggins finds Green. From deep. And it's Wiggins missing. Now, here's MP. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal. Team's 5th foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
On the offensive end tonight. Is there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
No, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them, make them adjust to me.
Oh, well, is it ever difficult for you to find that balance between adjusting to what the defense gives you and pursuing the type of shots you want to pursue?
That just comes easy to me. I don't force things, so I try to do me first. ABC. If that doesn't work, then yeah, I'll make adjustments. It just usually works. Hey, everyone.
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a confirmation that you should have been starting from day one?
You know, I think it's confirmation of how far I've come as a player since I got here. I got to give a ton of credit to the coaching staff. They definitely prepared me for this moment. You know, I'm still fairly raw when they first got me. As much as I don't want to admit it, it's the truth. And I spent a lot of time in the gym working on ways that I could elevate my play. And that was the work that you saw on display tonight.
Okay. But MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching staff with your play tonight?
Look, Frank, I'm trying to send a message to the entire league. I'm here, baby. And the rest of the NBA, they go have to figure out how to deal with me. But if you're asking me if I went out there with the goal of sending a message to the coaching staff that I belong in the starting five, let's just call that an unintended consequence.
Okay. All right. Thanks, MP. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Frank. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You got to earn your respect here. If
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Mobley out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, the superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with MP. A lot of teams don't like to tip their hand too early in the season. Coaches like to keep a few tricks up their sleeve for later on, Clark.
As very well they should be. I mean, it's a really long season, and you're learning your team, so you figure out different things that you like to add later on in the season. And you really don't want to reveal anything that might give you an edge if you hold on to it until later down the road.
Garland against Irving. And here's MP from outside. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Garland. Harden against Sexton. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Here's MP. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. 6 to shoot. Pass to Irving. The shot. The rebound by Markkanen. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. The 3 from Sexton. He drops it from range. Sexton's got 5 now.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Left side Irving from deep. MP. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
The Gatorade is looking to partner with the best in the NBA. So it's only natural that they made a deal with MP. Hey, BA, I'm getting thirsty just talking about it.
Oh, me too, man. Where's my ice-cold Gatorade, Grant? Seriously, great to see MP get an endorsement.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Aldridge. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Sinks it from distance. He has 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. Here's Sexton. Shot from the low post is good. Here's Irving. Coming off a 12-point game. MP outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Now here's Markkanen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Mobley gets it to go.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Timeout call. Brooklyn.
And as great as Markkanen is on offense, his defense leaves much to be desired. Doesn't offer much defense as a post player at this point in his career.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ennis comes in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Harden. The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Irving, the pass to MP. Back to Irving. And here's MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12. And for Markkanen and his defense, it's a work in progress. Grant, there's still some time for him to improve.
He's got a long way to go. Not a natural rebounder. He just looks a little uneasy when switched into ISO situations.
Here's Osman. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Out to Garland. Top of the key. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Irving, the pass to MP. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Osman, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to MP. Irving against Rubio. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by MP.
Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
Garland. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
MP outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. MP getting it done for the Nets. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back. And a lot of work still ahead, but Colin Sexton says his focus is on continued development.
I know that I have to continue to work, continue to get better each day, and I'm just continue to be the best me I can be. That's it.
Hey, control what you can control, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. I mean, that's a great approach on a young team hungry for wins. You can't get too high or too low.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. From 11 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. MP, the pass to Harris. MP outside. Harris finds MP. No good from outside. Cleveland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Rubio passes to Sexton. Love with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley. And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Pass to Mobley. The rebound by the Nets. MP outside. Right side Durant. From deep, MP. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability. There, guys, I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. 11 seconds left in the first half. Outside Sexton. Over Harden. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. MP is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. So that's the Nets 5. And Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually... score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Garland against Irving. Pass to MP. Launches a three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Sexton. Oh, excellent V there from Harden.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Garland, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Durant. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
A big...
In for the Cavaliers.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Millsap, the pass to MP. Left side, Durant. Inside. A nice shot by Millsap. Millsap's got 7.
You know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior score. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses.
And that one good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Irving, the pass to MP. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 assists here tonight. Pass to Markkanen. Banked it in off the glass. Markkanen's gotten his first basket of the night.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
And so it's Brooklyn with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Kevin Love out there with Mobley. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Cleveland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Rubio. The rebound by the Nets. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. And the Nets lead by 15.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Sexton, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Markkanen against Durant. Pass to Sexton. From outside the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Second shot opportunity. No problem from Aldridge as he finishes.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
Outside Sexton. Oh, MP with a block. And they'll keep possession. Count it. Good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Mobley. And that one is hammered home.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Sexton against Harden. From deep, MP hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Garland. Now Markkanen. Love passes to Garland. 5 to shoot. Over Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
MP finds Irving. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irvin's so good at finding holes in the defense.
On the wing, Sexton. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Count that bucket. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter. Timeout called, the Nets. They're ahead by 14. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Down low. Here's Irving. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Right side, Sexton. And he makes it on the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
MP no good. Now Garland. So we see the Nets taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Having covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams, and I see a lot of similarities between those teams and this team. Is it fair to say that you see yourselves as title contenders?
You know, we try not to worry about those labels. Our goal is to win a championship. same as every team. But as far as being a contender goes, that's something for the press to evaluate.
With how well you've been playing, has the thought even entered your mind that this year could be your year?
It enters your mind, yeah, but there's so much that we have to do between now and accomplishing that goal, and I don't think it's beneficial to focus on something so far down the line, John.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
I mean, I had some good moments this year, but this is where I want to be. Look, I started my career here. I want to finish here, bro. I've always been like that. That's me.
Look, it's okay if you want to trade. I just need to know before the press does.
Ricky, I want to be here.
All right. Well, all the same, I made you an appointment with your agents to help you give you some advice on these rumors.
They not going nowhere, huh?
Nah. But they know what to do, all right? They've done it a million times.
I appreciate you, Rick.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now the starting group for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, and the big 3 out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. MP out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. The Nets off the tip. Now Irving. Shoots from 12. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Suggs with the ball. To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's Durant with the rebound. He kicks it to Harden. And here's MP for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden the pass to MP. Good on the triple.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
Now here's Anthony. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Carter. They double him with MP. Launches it. Anthony's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Irving. MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Nets. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the pass to Bamba. Passes to Suggs. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Harden kicks to MP. Nets passing it around. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Magic trail by 7. Right wing. Bamba against Aldridge. Here's Suggs. Hangs. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters And that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the first one drops.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for James Harden. Durant nails both of them.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Now, here's Hampton. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lopez kicks to Hampton. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Irving passes to Claxton. Pass to Irving. Six to shoot. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Isaac. It's good. This game is all even.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Down low, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Ross. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's the drive. Here's Hampton, and the rejection by MP. Back to Irving. And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
MP getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for Orlando, Hampton out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 4 slot. Claxton the pass to MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got 12 in the game.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
And Isaac throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. MP finds Irving. And here's MP for 3. The shot missing. And Orlando the other way now. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hampton misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Magic trail by 3. Isaac outside. On the wing, Isaac. Lopez outside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Millsap comes in for MP. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba. That'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Magic lead by 5. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Aldridge out there with MP. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoop growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Aldridge against Bamba. And here's MP for 3. And it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Bamba kicks to Suggs. Tries again. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 7 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Irving passes to MP. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 6. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bamba's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Carter against MP. Irving kicks to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Ennis comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for James Harden. Isaacs checked in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for Suggs. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. MP kicks to Irving. Here's Claxton, covered by Bamba, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First one falls for him, and the Nets making it.
Magic substitution.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Irving finds MP. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving passes to MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Wendell Carter. Anthony is out there to sub. Then it's Bamba, and it's Wagner in at the 3. Harden dishes to MP. On the wing, Irving. The three from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Irving passes to MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Irving against Anthony. Now, here's Suggs, guarded by Harden. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. A free throw drops for Suggs.
For the Magic, Jalen Suggs, shooting 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. KD passes to Claxton. MP with it. Bamba picks him up. Back to MP. And the Nets, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Suggs dishes to Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. Just 5 to shoot.
Last 2 minutes to play. 4 quarters.
Oh, that's blocked. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Harden. The pass to MP. He's feeling it. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Passes it to Bamba. To the middle. Here's Carter. And the rejection by MP. Durant against Anthony. MP outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Magic trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Kicks it to Suggs. To the inside. Harden. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Irving passes to Claxton. And Bamba pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anthony dishes to Bamba. Over to the wing. Stolen by Harden. Pass to MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Suggs. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
Because I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do, don't it feel good?
But what about defense? Is that not what you do?
Of course I play D, but it's more fun to score. That's just facts.
But what does Coach think of that philosophy?
Everyone brings something different to the table, and Coach respects that. That's what being a team's all about. Just so happens I get buckets, and getting buckets is fun. You shouldn't read too much into it, Frank.
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, so Ricky tells me the trade rumors are making you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. Obviously, I haven't gone through anything like this before. I just wanted to pause, just get your advice on it first.
Sure, of course. Long story short, everything's fine.
Okay, that's good to know.
Zooming in a bit on the details. The media is a game, MP. Simple as that. What matters long term is how you perform on the court. And try to see Kendrick's point of view. He's got to sell something. He's out of a job otherwise, and he's got a mortgage and a family just like everyone else. That's a powerful motivator.
So it's just nothing we can do about it.
You can't prove he didn't have a source.
But this is where I want to be. You know, how can't you just throw a wrench in that because he's on TV?
He can't. You control your own narrative, and believe me, you'll have plenty of opportunities to address this in the press.
Oh, yeah. I watch.
Everything's fine. I'm telling you, just be yourself, speak your truth, do what you do in the court, and this is a minor hiccup in the MP story. It's nothing more.
Okay. I hear you. Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm going to get out of here, but
Okay.
I'll see you soon, Kristen.
All right.